Hello and welcome to 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. I am your host, Reverend Comedian Tracy Carnazzo, and we are here to talk about Before the 90 Days, Season 3, Episode 12, and Noelle.
Yes.
Also, The Other Way, Tell All, Part 2. That's Season 1, Episode 22, Tell All Part 2. Okay. So we're here on Episode 39 of 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk. This is going to be the last podcast. I'm just keeping them in suspense.
Like, I feel like my heart just raced.
It's going to be the last podcast before our live podcast.
I'm nervous.
So, guys, on November 2nd, at the Stand Comedy Club and Restaurant, on Saturday at 3 o'clock, 2:30 seating, we are going to have a live podcast that is going to be so fantastic that you don't even know what to do with
It's
yourself.
going to knock your socks off.
Your socks are going to be down the block. They're not even going to be on your feet. They're going to be down the block and around the corner.
This is what you guys get when we are on no sleep.
No sleep. We have a special guest. We have Sam Roberts from the Jim and Sam show.
Yeah, that's going to be so much fun.
They talk about 90 Day Fiancé on that show so much that I was like, I need to get Jim and Sam on this show. Jim's going to be away. Sam's going to be there. It's going to be fantastic, fabulous. Guess what else we have?
What else we have?
We have Christina Galston, who was on another episode. You guys remember her, Christina Galston?
Oh, you guys did not forget her.
She is going to be opening it up with a little bit of comedy.
This is going to be fun.
We are at the Stan Comedy Club and Restaurant where they make their own fresh mozzarella
And pizza.
They make pizza.
They have a pizza oven. And rotisserie.
They do. They have all of these things. And you're going to want to be there with us. Go to thestandnyc.com for tickets. Or you can go to the link in the bio of 90 Day Podcast on Instagram and Twitter.
All right.
So do that.
Come.
Yeah, come to the thing.
Come to the thing, do the stuff.
That's a really good ad.
Come to the thing, do the stuff, see the people.
Follow me on Twitter and Instagram at Trixie Tuzzini, TrixieTuzzinin. You can go to TracyCarnazzo.com for some upcoming tour dates.
I'm excited.
Not only that, I'm working on another podcast with hilarious comedian Jessica Curson. It's called Relatively Sane Podcast. I'm producing it. I'm doing a little bit of the intros with her. Guys, make sure you go and you subscribe.
That's my girl.
We're starting off today with Before the 90 Days, Season 3, Episode 12. And I'm going to start with Rebecca and Zied.
There wasn't actually much of them.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
They're wandering the desert for 40 days and 40 nights.
In jackets.
He's in the tent, and she's heavy breathing.
She's heavy breathing with the reddest nose ever.
She is Frosty the Snowman.
She is. She's Rudolph.
She's Rudolph. She's guiding the sleigh in the desert. She says, I'm going to be sick. I'm sick. I'm sick.
And then she coughs.
You're not sick.
No, you're not sick.
You're going to pretend throw up because you want Zied to not care that you're married.
But listen, I will camp out in a desert if I could have a bathroom in the desert. That's pretty exciting.
They were glamping.
I know. That was cute.
I liked it.
Yeah.
So she's crying in the bathroom. Because the tent has a bathroom.
I know. I like it.
So cool.
Then he knocks.
He knocks. He's like, hello, open door for men. You're not so beautiful no more.
You know who I pictured when you said that? Andre.
Andre?
Open door for man.
Open door. Open door. Don't tell me what to do. So he says, this is a quote. You know, I am man Arabic. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what we knew that you were. Yeah.
He says, so she's like basically... She wanted this to happen.
You know why she wanted it to happen? Because she didn't have to tell him.
She didn't have to say anything because it's not real. Or she could have said, in America, you get divorced, you sign all the papers, and then you have to wait for the actual certificate to come.
But here's the thing. They both signed it. They sent him in. But you're still not... Like, why would you tell him if you guys
all
sent
she said
him
was,
in?
I'm still married.
Right, but and you wonder why he's going to flip out like that.
Right. So he says... this is a quote. What time finished this report?
I know.
Now, I don't know what that means.
I think he meant, like, when is this done?
He said, Noelle, I'm going to do it one more time, okay? What time finished this report?
I don't know.
That sounds like me emailing my professor.
That's true.
He's mad because he thinks that she's not going to be able to be his meal ticket anymore.
Right.
And so he pretends to cry.
Yeah, but he did mean it.
No, he pretends to cry. And then he realizes, okay, I think that she meant that I could still live off of her.
That she'll still pay for everything.
So let me tell her that I'm going to forgive her.
So much forgive.
So much forgive. So beautiful divorce.
Beautiful. So beautiful, forgive you.
I love when you sign paper,
Macaron.
Arabic man.
And that's what he goes. He goes, basically saying he's jealous because I am Muslim man. He's Muslim man. And it's like, that's the problem?
He's 21. I am 26. So beautiful I am.
Macaron.
So I was actually listening. So we're going to have Sam Roberts on our live podcast. So he sent me one of his, he does a YouTube video about 90 Day Fiancé. And it's him talking about, he had just started watching the season.
Okay.
And they're going through, a scene. And he's talking about how she has his face on the mugs.
Uh-huh.
And how she brings a ring light everywhere she goes.
Yes.
With a tripod to FaceTime him. I gotta post the video in the group, guys. If you want to join our Facebook group, it's 90 Day Fiancé Trash Talk Podcast. I'm gonna post this video.
Oh,
it
you
is
have to.
So funny how he's talking about this. He's like, she's literally using a filter like she's a unicorn.
I mean, it's true.
Sorry, guys. A lot of coughing today.
No, it's okay. It's an allergy-ish day.
Let's talk about Akini and Benjamin.
I don't wanna. That's how I feel.
It's very hot in Africa.
So I've never seen people sweat this much.
Let's state the obvious real quick. It's
okay.
very hot in Africa.
It is very hot in Africa.
He brings brown paper for her parents.
Were those envelopes?
Did they have something in them though?
No, I don't know. It looked like he was just here, I made these envelopes for you.
Okay. So he's like, I need to discuss the bride price with Akini's mom and dad.
Right.
So I'm going to go there with her brother.
Right. Who's the worst.
They are setting him up so bad. They want to see how foolish they can make him look.
But here's the thing. They want to see how dumb he is and how much they can get out of him.
Right. So he's like, okay, so I need to tell him how much money I have. Should I use metaphors? And he's like, yes, use metaphors. Only use metaphors. And he's like, okay, if a bull is worth 1,000, whatever their currency is.
Right. I have 60 bulls.
I have 60 bulls.
Uh-huh.
So that's $600 in American.
And then even Fidel LOL'd.
The mother's grin.
Uh-huh. She's been on to this the whole time, though. She's laughed.
Keep going. She's like, let's make silly with this American man. So it's embarrassing that he has $600.
I mean, listen, it's really embarrassing, but I don't understand.
He said he had less than he thought. You know what, Benjamin? Same.
Yeah, I mean, same Benjamin. But also, he's been sending Akini money, right? Since before he got there?
Of course.
I'm sure that's part of the reason why he's broke.
Of course.
Yeah.
So, the dad said that they have the best family. He's basically saying, I am selling you prime grade A meat.
Yes. So I'm selling you good livestock right here.
My daughter she knows how to read and write.
She knows how to bathe herself.
Right.
Uh-huh.
She can walk and talk.
Uh-huh. She can carry a bunch of water on her head. No, I don't mean that. I do mean it, and I'm going to tell you. I think it's funny because I saw somebody on the episode doing it, and I LOL'd.
That's funny.
Because I was thinking, I would break my neck off. Right? Yes. I don't know how. I think about a gallon of milk when I pick it up in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Put it on your head.
That's heavy. Imagine carrying 6 of them on your head.
Do you know that there's someone, no joke, real life, in my neighborhood, that shops at the grocery store, and I've seen this more than one time, and they balance the grocery bag on their head and walk home.
Really?
If I ever see it again, I have to take a photo.
A man or a woman?
A woman.
Really? A lot of things.
Yes.
Oh, you have to take a picture, Tracy. I have to see this.
There's also, I think it's a woman.
I'm fascinated by this.
There's a woman that walks around with her cat on her head.
You live in a very...
everything's fine here.
Yeah, no, it's a great neighborhood. This is good. Oh, that's so great. I love that.
So let's go back to Akini's dad.
Okay.
So Akini's dad, Benjamin's like, listen, I can't pay you more than 660 bulls right now. But I'm going to keep paying you forever and ever until the day I die for the rest of my life, infinity and beyond.
But I'm not. You don't have to give me a price.
I'm just going to send you money every single month until the day I die.
He's renting to own is what he's doing. He's renting Akini to own
Why
her.
rent? Can pay your rent. Do you guys remember that commercial?
I do.
Oh, my God. So he's like, you know what? Pay me forever.
And
good
he's
idea.
Like, okay, I will.
He's like, yeah, good idea. So now they're like, all right, go ahead. Go get those cakes that we got from the grocery store.
And of course, the cake is a black and white cake.
Which is racist.
I thought it was like a little
racist.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, well,
I don't know. Cakes. I mean, it looked delicious though, because I love a black and white cookie.
Delicious to me.
To me, it did because I love store-bought buttercream.
Yeah, that's disgusting.
I know.
I got to tell you the truth. My mother's fainting right now listening to this.
Fran,
she does not like store-bought buttercream.
Store-bought buttercream, like something you would get in like Costco or something. I love that
because you're garbage.
It's made out of like lard.
You're garbage.
Yeah, it's made out of like the heart of children. It's delicious.
Oh so they cut the cake and they sing the cut the cake song.
Sing it.
I can't. I'm
okay,
not going
I can't
to.
Sing it
I have passed away.
So
okay. They're only married in Kenya.
But here's the thing. They didn't even like kiss. They didn't sign something.
No,
like
there was no ceremony.
There was
like,
nothing.
There's cash. There's going to be cash in my account. You're married.
But
Boom.
this is how... Now, here's my question. Is this how all marriages are in Kenya?
I don't know, man. This doesn't seem real.
I know.
Also, there has to be some kind of paperwork. Come on.
But that's what I mean. Obviously, there's some kind of paperwork.
So Akini's like, hey, Benjamin, I'm going to tell you a little funny secret.
Mm-hmm.
You are very stupid.
Yes.
Because you are going to have to pay my dad forever and ever and ever. LOL, LOL,
Until
LOL.
he's happy, and forever,
She's
basically.
like, you probably should have asked how much.
But you know what? I don't like Akini. I think she's mean.
Well, I'll tell you this. They woke up together the next morning.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know.
And he asked if she enjoyed last night, and she looks
horrified. Like, I have to do this again? You mean I'll have to do that again in my lifetime?
And it's like, Akini, you want to come to America or no?
Right. And she was just like, yeah, it was great.
He says, as a quote, you ready? You ready for the quote? The cookie jar was taken care of well.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. He won't stop talking about it.
And she wants to crawl out of her skin.
He's being the creepiest creep in the world.
Here's the thing. He has never creeped me out until right now.
Yes.
He never like really creeped me out.
Even when he was singing to Jesus in his bed.
No, it was cute. He was like a little baby.
Right.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know what to pay because he didn't ask. And he's like, listen, I need to support my son and start the K-1 visa process.
Right.
And he hasn't told anyone in his family that he's married because guess what? He's not. That's probably why.
No, he's not. And also, what is he going to do? He's going to call his mom. Hey, mom, by the way, I'm
Hey, mom,
married.
we did the cake and I gave them cash.
Right. No, you have to explain this
I gave
kind
him
of stuff in
60
person.
bowls.
I gave him 60 bulls and now I have a daughter, basically, because that's his kid.
And now I have custody.
Now I have custody of
this
Bikini.
girl. So he said that he wants to tell them in person, and she's really upset.
But is she?
Does she know that this is not real?
Yeah, that's not real.
She's like, I told everyone. I even told people I don't like. And it's like,
like,
what are you talking about?
okay,
She's like, I even told people I don't know.
Right.
She's like, I even
just
told
telling
people that
everyone.
I've never even seen in my life. I even told everyone in my head.
I just thought of it all the time and sent it to people. I know.
To be honest with you, I
Yeah.
understand why she would tell people and he wouldn't. Because I think that it's
Well, because
cooler.
she could boast about it.
Right. I think
Yeah.
it's cooler to tell people that you're going to America than you bought a woman in Kenya.
No, you're so right. Oh my God, Tracy, you're so right, actually.
Noelle.
No.
Yep. We got to do it. Sorry about that.
I don't want to.
Caesar and Maria are back in action.
But are they? Question mark.
Absolutely.
Okay.
He's been back for 2 weeks from Mexico. Mm-hmm. Maria's voice sounds like Red from Orange is the New Black.
Okay, I don't watch.
She's an old Russian lady.
Okay, I don't watch that.
She texted him a week later and she apologized.
Of course she did.
She said they could make it work. She was like, listen, Caesar, we can make it work. To start the healing process, I will need $3,000.
You can pay all of my bills, and then maybe I'll feel better.
And he was like, all right, well, let's try it out. So he said that in the last 2 weeks, he sent her $2,000 to $3,000. I like how there's a questionable 1,000 in there.
But
where are you getting this money from?
Where are you getting? But that's what I'm saying. Where are you getting this money? Because before
you were a nail tech.
You didn't have a pot to piss in.
Right.
You had to borrow money from everybody.
So now Caesar meets with an actor named Jeremy from
He's
his
so
acting
hot.
agency.
He's so hot
for coffee.
He's so not your type. He's so not.
He's like handsome,
but he's handsome,
right? But also like he's an actor, just like Caesar's an actor.
You don't think they're real friends?
No, I think that they met in like an acting class. And they were like, do you have a friend you want to put on the show? And he was probably like, yeah. There's someone else who needs a really big break.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know any real story about Caesar.
So he's the guy who picked up the ring.
Okay.
So he's like, Caesar, are you going to return that ring that we bought for $3? Are you
going to return that glass shard?
Yeah. And he goes, no, I'm keeping the ring because we got back together. So Jeremy is wearing, did you see the shirt he's wearing?
It was a hashtag something. Right?
Hashtag demo day.
What does that mean?
I'm going to tell you what that means. Have you ever watched the Fixer Upper with Joanna
I've
Gaines
watched a million Fixer Upper shows.
It's called Fixer Upper.
No, but I'm saying like I watched like Extreme Home Makeover.
Okay, it's called Fixer Upper, Noelle. Focus.
But I'm just saying I've watched other ones.
No, it's the one is called Fixer Upper.
I've never watched any Joanna Gaines show.
Okay. So that's the show. It's called Fixer Upper.
She does that Magnolia table.
Yes.
That's her.
So it's called Fixer Upper, and it's with Chip and Joanna Gaines.
Mm-hmm.
And Chip loves Demo Day. That's his favorite thing in the world. So they made shirts with hashtag Demo Day on it. He is literally wearing a Chip Gaines merch shirt.
Oh.
This is true.
So does that mean that he works there?
No, it means that he bought a shirt
That's
at Target.
Pretty lame.
Right.
That's pretty fucking lame.
He is wearing jeans with white stitching.
I know. That's the thing. He's so cliche, but his face is good looking.
It looks like his jeans are that brand U.S. Polo Association.
That's exactly what they are.
That you buy in Marshalls.
They're like boot cut.
Yeah.
You know. I know. I see it in my head.
They're going to go to Cuba together, Caesar and Maria.
I want to go to Cuba. I would love to go to Cuba.
I'm going to tell you something. Maria is playing the funnest game in the world.
But here's the thing. Why? What does she get out of sending him to places? Because you would do this.
This is exactly what I would do. This is the best game in the world. She probably has a map on her wall.
Right.
And she is going to play a game to see how many countries she can get him to go to.
I mean, maybe, but what does she get out of it?
It's fun.
But doesn't she want that money instead?
She gets the money too.
Do you think she's going to go to Cuba?
Noelle.
I don't know.
Do you think that she's a real person?
Here's the thing. I think she's a real person, but I think she's a real person that just collects this money, honey. But like, you know how I knew that they were never going to meet? Because you just never ever see her in a coming attraction ever. You know?
Right.
Like, that's how I know.
They don't even get them FaceTiming.
Right.
Really crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. He looks grosser and grosser every episode.
He's the worst looking. Speaking of gross, let's talk about Avery and Omar. So Avery... And it's not even gross. It's more dumb. So it's something that I say over and over. This is kind of like a theme on the podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Google it.
Google it.
Avery goes to the immigration lawyer for the first time.
Yeah. No, she didn't go before she went away.
No. She didn't do anything. She was just like, my boyfriend is a dentist and he knows all the stuff.
He does the stuff with the stuff.
Yeah. He does like the teeth.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he does like the stuff with the teeth.
Also the visa stuff.
And he can come here.
So they're going to the lawyer, and she's like, I'm really worried it's going to be hard to get him here.
It's like, now you're worried?
She's like, if it's going to take more than a year, I'm going to move to Syria. Okay, bye. She said that
if I was her mother, I would just be like, bye.
Go to Syria, honey.
Yeah, bye.
Call me when you get there.
I've had enough of this.
His family won't let anything happen to her. So because you know there's a civil war in Syria, right?
But also, you know that his family didn't even come to the wedding.
Okay, do you know that his family, when they get gassed in their own home,
they're going to be dead with you.
What are they going to do? Plug her nose up?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
No, I know. And it's like, I hate to talk like that, but like, let's talk some truth here. You know, it's not safe there.
Terry has on a dress that looks like I wore it on the first day of kindergarten.
You did. You know who she borrowed it from?
Who? Nicole?
Nicole.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is a very LuLaRoe dress.
Uh-huh.
The lawyer is like, listen.
He's cute.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm going to give you a very silly little thing to tell you. He can't get a visa. He's from, do you know Syria?
Right.
Have you been?
Right. Oh, no, you don't know about Syria?
Did you Google Syria?
Uh-huh.
Because there is a travel ban.
And she's like, no, really?
She's like,
that'll make it hard?
She's like, I got married. He's like, well, that's a sad story.
Right.
So he said he's going to request a waiver, but it might not work because he's never seen a waiver come back.
That's nuts.
So,
like less than 5%.
He said typical cases take a year and waivers are rare. less than 5% of waivers are granted.
That's wild. That really is wild.
Yep. So she has an Arabic bracelet on. She is trying to go.
I noticed.
She has all the Arabic merch.
Yes.
She went to an Arabic gift shop.
I know.
She bought all the stuff.
It's like she went to a concert and got a band tee and then like a band fanny pack. Yeah.
Did she go to an Arabic lawyer so that he could speak Arabic and understand her?
Yes.
Okay, good. Mm-hmm. She's like, hello, Habibi.
I was just going to say Habibi.
Mm-hmm. She's crying because she doesn't want him there. She doesn't want Omar to be in Syria because it's dangerous.
But Omar wants to be in Syria.
Okay, but she's willing to move there.
Right. I mean, listen, she is dumb. She is about as dumb as they come.
Yeah.
She is, like I said, Nicole. She is on Nicole level dumb.
She's, her red lips in the confession look like the red wax lips.
How doesn't that lipstick get on her teeth?
It's the red wax lips from trick-or-treating.
Oh, that's how?
Yep,
all right.
from Halloween.
All right.
So they said that if she moves to Syria, she can't bring him there. Back to America, right?
Because it'll
because it shows that they're not having a hardship.
No hardship,
okay.
Right.
And she says to the lawyer, you think it would not be good?
No good? That's what you say. No good? No good?
You don't think?
No, you don't think
Syria?
No, all right.
And she's crying. Maybe Google it.
But maybe think about it.
So they're going to start the process. She's crying hysterically. So now they go to lunch with her brother and her mom and her grandmother. Mm-hmm. And the grandmother's face is priceless.
I think I just blacked out by this point.
Her grandmother's face is so funny in the scene. She is hilarious. If anyone can get a screenshot and post that in the group, it is the best face I've ever seen in my life. The good news is she's not moving to Syria.
Right.
But she said that she's going to move somewhere Omar can go. Possibly they won't live in America. And Omar is going to be really, really mad.
But why don't you, instead, before you do this,
Omar, why don't you Google it? You're a dentist.
Right. And here's the thing. I understand she's dumb. I understand she didn't Google this, that. But if they're saying there's even like a chance that he can come to America, why don't you work on that first before worrying about if you guys are going to move to Dubai together? You know what I mean? What are you doing?
She said they're going to move to Dubai or Qatar or Kuwait.
I think she just doesn't want to live in America.
Well, guess what? She stained her hijab. It's stained through the whole thing. I thought it was her tears.
No,
it's
a stain.
stained.
It's a grease stain.
Yep.
Okay.
Her little brother is the voice of reason.
Okay, tell me.
He just, everything he says, it's like when you have a little kid, like a younger kid, it's almost like Daniel.
I was just going to say like Daniel. I was just going to say
Daniel's running that whole family.
Yeah. So
the grandma is like, listen, if you move to Qatar, I cannot ever visit you ever again. And she's like, well, that's pretty sad.
And she's like, well, sorry. Sorry.
So she's scared to tell Omar about this because guess what? Omar married her so that he can come to America. So
Omar wants to come to America. She doesn't want to stay in America.
No, she just wants to be dramatic. It's not that she doesn't want to stay in America. She literally just wants to be like this like victim. She wants to be like different.
Do you think that she wants to stay in America?
I think that she wants to do anything that gives her any kind of attention.
I mean, I believe that. Yeah, but I feel like she would want to go to, say, like, Qatar and be like, I had to move here because America wouldn't accept.
Right. Because she likes the attention.
Right, okay.
Let's talk about someone who definitely does not want the attention, Tim and Jennifer.
Oh, God.
Tim is taking care of the baby while she models a Fashion Nova jumpsuit with a cropped jacket and wide leg pants with boots.
And her tiny eyeglasses, which are making a comeback.
I hate them.
I know, so do I.
She's at a public park. Mm-hmm. She's basically in the same park they kissed at the first time.
Yes.
Pretending to be a model. That is embarrassing.
You think?
She said that she's going to wear the ring that he gave her on her middle finger.
I mean, Tracy.
Oh, you're really showing him.
But don't you think that this is also lame already?
It's lame.
Yeah.
She's back to her Clueless outfit.
Yes, I saw.
So it was basically, this was not filmed
all in one day.
Yep.
Right.
Those sunglasses are the worst. I'm sorry.
I don't understand them because I see
They're
people
like
with them. Yes.
They don't even like each other. She likes him because he likes her kid.
She likes him because he likes her kid and because he doesn't like her.
Also because he has money.
I like any guy that doesn't like me. You know what I mean? That's why I got married to Matt.
They fought, but she said that they established that that's just how it is. Oh, that's fun.
That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing.
So he said that they need to seal the deal before he leaves. So Jennifer and Violet stayed over at the Airbnb, and Jennifer fell asleep early. Mm-hmm. So he's leaving, and they did not seal the deal.
And he seems like angry about it now. But you think that was actual anger?
No, I think he slipped her a Benadryl.
Yeah, because he didn't want to
He
do
was like,
the
oh,
deal.
you want to fall asleep? Well, then I guess we can't do anything. The kid is going to the airport with them, no car seat.
She's never in a car seat.
She's
She
just-
never is strapped in.
She's
nothing.
just hanging around willy-nilly. Just
willy-nilly. That was funny.
He doesn't even make a move. He said that he's disappointed that they didn't do anything.
That's not true. That's
and
a
he's
lie.
blaming her. So she's crying because she knows that she might die in the car, the baby.
Yes.
When the baby starts crying? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
So the
like,
baby's like, I'm going to die. This is,
she's like, I'm going to fly through the windshield.
well, basically she's in hell already. Like it's in hell being in a car with those two.
She's like, they won't stop talking about disgusting things, and now I'm going to fly through the windshield.
Do you
and
think
die.
she purposely fell asleep early because she doesn't want to have sex with
No,
him?
I think he gave her a
now?
Benadryl.
Okay. I mean, valid.
Also, he kept her. He said that he had a pack for 12 hours, and then at 1:00 in the morning,
Well, that's the thing. He was doing everything he could to
he was like,
avoid
I had
it.
to organize all my socks.
Right. I have to organize my stamp collection.
And then I brought a little like 3 bracelets, and I have to figure out where to put them in my suitcase.
I have to feed the animals. I have to
vacuum
castrate
the
the bull.
She's wearing a French beret.
I mean, it's cute though.
Sure. He speaks with his eyes closed.
He has a problem with his eyes. He's either rolling his eyes or his eyes are closed.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, guess what? He's flying home to America to get a haircut, so that's good.
He's also flying home to America to get away from her and
Yeah.
not have to explain why he doesn't want to have sex
And not
with her
have
anymore.
to touch ladies.
What do you think's wrong with him?
I think that he has some kind of problem with his genitalia.
Okay. Like a hermaphroditical?
Maybe.
A
Who
hermaphrodite?
knows?
I don't know. Okay.
Let's talk about Tom and Dossie.
Oh my God. I just love her.
I'm here for them.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I watched the show.
They've been together for 3 weeks. And the last day that they're together in Nottingham, he takes her to a church where Robin Hood got married to Maid Marian.
First of all, that church was really nice.
Okay,
though.
first of all, that's a fake story.
I know, but it was really
That's
nice.
like saying, like, this is the ocean the Little Mermaid was in. Well, it wasn't real.
Yeah, but she wants to believe it's
this
real.
is the jungle that the Jungle Book happened
I
in.
know, but she wants to believe it's real.
This is the place in
This is
Africa
the forest Snow White lived in.
where the
right.
Lion King was.
Right.
Yeah. So she says, you wanted the quote? It's nice walking down the aisle with you.
I like her jacket. I just want to put this out there.
Feels good. So Tom's like,
You sound like Michael Jackson when you do that.
Tom feels good about their relationships. So, relationship.
I know. I got it.
Okay. So they're in the church and they're walking back out of the church.
Right. I know. They weren't in there for very long.
No. And then she goes like this. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. He's more amused by this than he used to be.
I feel like likes her way more than he did. Like, it seems like not even that fake.
Sure. Like,
Yeah.
she definitely grew on
Yeah.
him. He's like, oh, she's a drunk.
Yeah. And he's
That's
like, oh,
funny.
she's a silly drunk.
Yeah.
Right.
So he orders champagne because he's like, you know what? Darcy hasn't cried in 5 minutes.
Yeah. The thing is, like, she's a gremlin. We got to get these gremlins going.
Right.
Let's feed it after midnight.
Sure. So, I loved his polka dot tie and the little flower that matched it.
Really cute.
So cute.
Yeah. That whole place was cute. I love the colors in there.
Yeah,
It was
for
super
sure.
cute. I don't know what it was, but it was
I don't
cute.
know. So she has a huge fake diamond ring on her finger.
Okay. I didn't notice the ring, but I'll tell you this. The blazer she's wearing, I actually just ordered it.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So the huge fake rock, that was her promise ring from him, I think.
Okay.
That is a fake ring.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a
But
diamond.
why buy, like, don't buy, like,
Here's
that's like
the
saying,
thing.
like, I got you a candy necklace
Well, the thing
as
is,
my
like,
promise necklace.
buy me an amethyst, you know?
Right,
buy
like, don't
me,
buy me
right.
a fake diamond.
Yeah, I don't like that either. But
Right.
she is that type that likes that.
Yes. So they're talking, but if you notice in the back of them, there is a dead lady sitting in a chair
Where?
in that little, like, restaurant champagne thing.
Is that the doll?
No, there's a lady that's dead in a chair.
Oh, I thought there was a doll there.
Okay. So
Okay.
he has no lips.
No, he's never had them.
She has all the lips.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Imagine how sloppy that kiss would be.
Yuck.
Yeah, okay. Also, in the confessional, her boobs, I mean, put
Stop.
them away.
Stop.
Put them away,
I know.
Darcy.
It's like, also,
Yeah.
where are your nipples? Donde está your
She
nipple?
does not, they did not reattach
No,
them.
they didn't.
No.
So he's laying it on super thick to her. So he says, this is a quote, he cheerses, here's to loving.
She loves that shit, though.
And then he says, I do love you. I've always loved you. And then she
loses it. She cries.
She whisper cries.
She whisper cries.
I love you. I love you. I love you.
That's the thing. She's like, I love you. And it's like, oh, God. She just wants everything to be so dramatic.
So now if you look at this scene, right? Mm-hmm. He even says something about like, oh, your red lips, right? Mm-hmm. So if you look at the scene, she has red lipstick on. They cut the camera. She has no red lipstick on. They cut the camera. She has red lipstick on. You cut the camera. She has a nude lip gloss on.
Okay, I didn't notice that. I noticed the very red lips and the hair sprayed down right side of her head.
Nope. And then it stops.
Okay.
So he takes out a box to give her something.
Why do you do that to someone like her?
This is hilarious.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
To give her the key to his house. Mm-hmm. Does he live in my diary?
But he lives...
Because what is that key?
If you guys wonder where I went just now, I actually silent laughed. Because I just wasn't expecting it.
That's not a key to a real house.
No, I know. But
what, do you live in a gingerbread house, Tom? What is that, a candy key?
Uh-huh.
Come on.
So
he lives in a house with a skeleton
Doesn't he
key?
live with his mom?
Yeah, with a skeleton key. Also, of course, you're giving her a fake key to your house. She lives in the
United States. She lives in the United States, right? I know. It was so dumb. It's
he says,
you can
quote,
come and go as you please. Moron.
It's like, no, you actually can't. And then she has red lipstick on again, and then she whisper cries, cheers. She's begging to leave. She is a mess. She's got these Versace pants on.
I know.
She looks like a race car driver.
I know. I was going to wear a Versace shirt. Like, that's our last live show.
I'm so glad you did.
I know. I wanted you to make fun of me. That was the point.
It was going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
He says to her, as a quote, you're my type of crazy.
Since when, though?
No, Tom,
you hated her in Albania.
Now she's leaving.
Yeah.
That's why you're his type of crazy. Because he doesn't want her to stop sending him money.
That's true. That's true.
Good job, Bikini.
Mm-hmm.
So she's like, well, we could always keep in touch on the phone.
Like, I'm very busy for the next 10 days.
Oh, he's like, no, that's not going to happen because I'm very busy for the next 10 days. I'll be too busy to call you. I'll try to call you. If I don't call you, don't call me. I'm very busy.
Bye.
She's like, oh, my God. And then he says, it's all been a dream.
But like, what, do you mean a nightmare?
Yeah, he means
right.
a nightmare.
Okay.
So then she does what she has to do every single episode. She mentions Jesse. She doesn't want it to all fall apart like Jesse after she left Jesse.
Mm-hmm.
So now she's at the airport.
Right.
Did you see her ponytail?
I mean, I always see her ponytail.
She had if you look very closely, she had a small family of woodland animals living inside of her ponytail. I think
like poking out?
There was a raccoon. I think there was a chipmunk. There was a squirrel. There was definitely a squirrel.
I don't think she washed her hair on the whole vacation. I'm not even.
It's not
she's
hair.
not dirty, but
she
I'm
didn't
saying
wash her yarn.
Yeah, it's My Little Pony.
You can't wash plastic.
No, you can't.
What are you doing, Darcy?
Also,
you're
side
better than
note,
this. Instead of doing the Versace pants, do a good extension.
But that's the thing. Okay, so they have all this money,
right? But also, I gotta tell you, why can't you just have the hair on your head?
Have you
Unless
ever
there's like a problem?
Have you seen extensions look good?
No.
Okay, me either.
Because I make fun of them all day, every day.
They don't look good ever.
Do you know what I do? My name is Tracy Carnazzo. I'm the host of Teen Mom Trash Talk and 90 Day Fiance Trash Talk. Noelle Winters is also both of those things. All we do all day is point out how bad extensions are.
And people still get them willingly. You know what? I bet she spends a lot of money on them.
Probably does.
Yeah.
She also probably spends a lot of money on the filler that they inject into her upper lip mustache area.
It's so bad.
It's not even your lip area.
The thing is, it looks hard.
But they don't put it in her lip area. They're putting it under her nose.
I don't know why.
It's like she has an inflamed mustache.
But I see...
She has like a chin bump and an inflamed mustache.
She does. And you know what? Stacey has it worse.
Stacey has even more filler in her lips.
She does. Though. And in her cheeks.
Oh, dear. So he's talking to the cameras because now he's going to be a good guy.
Oh, now he's wonderful. Yeah.
He goes, I have to go and run in and say goodbye to her again. This
Honestly,
is the worst rom-com
that's
ever.
the stuff that Darcy loves.
She does.
Though.
You know how I know she loves it?
How?
Because now she's in the confessional. And she whisper cries.
It's beautiful.
That was beautiful.
That was beautiful. But honestly, that made her life. But now, here's my question.
Tell me.
Why does anybody like? When you see Darcy, do you think of emotionally stable person?
No.
Okay. Why is Jessie going to be at the reunion?
I don't know, but I'm excited.
I feel bad for her.
Well, let's just see what happens.
Okay. I mean, I just feel like why are you chancing it on a broken woman like that? You know what I mean? Why are you doing
Well,
this?
that's what we're here for.
I guess, yeah.
Speaking of a broken woman, let's talk about Michael.
Seriously.
Michael and Angela, they have their engagement party.
It was cute.
He's driving an old rusty Camry, and she's smoking with the windows rolled up.
Okay, as I was watching this, I'm like, even when I was a smoker, I never smoked with the windows
She is
up.
trying to kill him very
Yes.
slowly. They have to go to his uncle's house for their engagement party, and they have to tell his mom that having a baby is going to be really hard. And by really hard, impossible. That's what they mean.
Right.
So Michael's brother, Yakinis, is there, and they have tons of gifts. And his mom looks adorable.
His mom is cute.
Yes.
Yeah.
And his sister-in-law is there, and they're going to dress her. The mother and the sister-in-law are going to dress her.
Yes.
And you know what I think is really cute?
What?
Angela and Michael's mom have the same missing teeth. Twinsies.
They do have the same missing
Really
teeth.
cute.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they dress her, and to be honest with you, it's the best she's looked in her life.
Thank you. Why did she hate it so much?
Well, I mean, because it's terrible, but it's also the
No,
best.
I didn't think it was terrible. I really didn't think it
fit
was
her.
terrible.
Did you see how it was very low cut, and they pulled it back?
Well, she didn't like that, though.
Right, but they pulled it back, but it wasn't supposed to be back that much.
Oh, see, I didn't notice that. And I think that she wanted it to be more low cut.
She
That's
did,
the problem.
and the mother was like, "Yeah, no, don't be a whore at my son."
But why are they all so nice to her?
I gotta tell you, I felt like watching this. I'm like, they gotta not approve of
But
this.
that's what I mean. Why? And they all love her.
They love her, but you know what? She was being super nice to them.
That's true.
So Michael comes out. He does a little dance. Michael,
Which was adorable.
hilarious. Angela comes out. I'm like, she's not going to dance.
She did.
She did the dance,
And it was so cute.
Her
it wasn't even like moronic.
Nope.
Yeah.
His family is so nice.
Here's the thing, though. Why is everybody just sitting facing each other? Like, it's like they're having a standoff. Like,
Yeah.
Michael and Angela are just facing, like, the Aedeus.
I don't
You know? I don't
Yeah.
know. It's weird.
So they tell his mom that they went to the doctor, and she's so happy.
Over the moon.
And she said that she'll figure out how to have a baby. No, you won't.
No, you won't.
No, you won't.
Here's the thing. I find it very selfish because
Noelle.
Matt wants to have babies.
Uh-huh.
If I truly wasn't going to have babies, I wouldn't have married him. You know what I mean? You don't do that to someone.
Noelle. Michael wants to come to America.
Michael, no, I
Trump.
think Michael wants to have. I think Michael wants to have babies, though.
Noelle.
Michael's not smart enough to know that she can't make them.
Guess what? That's his problem.
That she
Google
can't
it.
totem.
Google it.
He can't. He doesn't have Google.
He has a flip phone with her picture on it.
Oh, that's true.
Come on.
I mean, that's
Ask
true.
the knuckleheads.
Ask the goofballs.
Yeah. Let's talk about The Other Way, Season 1, Episode 22, The Tell-All Part 2.
Which was not very good.
So we
Yeah.
open up with Aladdin telling Laura that he wants a divorce, and he said that he gave her all of the chances.
And that she won't change.
My favorite part of this is her dress. Mm-hmm. The ropes on her dress look like the snake from Beetlejuice.
I didn't even not
They're
notice
striped.
that.
They're striped ropes.
Oh, like the sandworm.
Yep. Liam is
Gonna burn in hell.
hysterical.
Yeah.
He said, "This is very familiar."
Like basically like it's a cycle.
He's
with
telling,
her.
saying, "I told you so," that she has bad choices in men, and he's laughing manically.
But here's the thing. Even if that is true, which I believe it is, that's your mom.
Hilarious.
Why are you acting like that?
He is laughing so manically. He's smiling so wide. Laura is crying, begging him to stop laughing. He's laughing harder.
I honestly was very like upset
There's something
by
wrong
this.
with him, though.
Yeah.
But like, there's something wrong with him. Like,
There's
he's a
something
little
wrong with him,
touched.
but he also thought he acted like he was being cool by doing this.
Yes.
Like it was so cool of him.
So her friend Ludwig, her fake brother, comes.
Right, that her parents got in Peru. Yes.
He's wearing an inside-out Hawaiian shirt.
Mm-hmm. He's
Now,
so cute.
Liam is on Skype, and the dogs are barking, and Liam's laughing harder.
But
and
why
harder and
was he
harder.
laughing even harder with the dogs barking?
There's something wrong with
Mm-hmm.
him. She's like, "I want him gone." And
I don't
they're like,
blame
"Do you have
her.
any parting words for your mom?" And he's like, "Good luck." Ha ha ha.
Yeah, he was terrible, and I hope that everyone is like telling him how terrible he's being. That
But-
upset me. I didn't like that.
There's something wrong with him. Though.
Yeah.
He's a special man. Devon and Jehoon. Devon looks good. She looks much better.
She looks they have matching hair, and I think it's really cute. But I think that she just looks so much better.
Yeah, with a little
Yeah, I mean, her color is a little off, but
He said he has super sperm.
and he's king of the sperm.
That's good. Okay, well, guess what? You don't have a job.
Right.
She moved back to America 3 weeks after she got married.
I didn't know that.
Well, Jehoon has to get everything done. She's not coming back until he gets them a place.
Good for her.
Well, wait. So her big glasses at the airport make her look like
Demented?
She looks like she should be related to Liam.
Yes. She looks demented.
Her entire neck is silver glitter. Why?
Because that's who she is as a
She
person.
covers her thyroid with silver glitter.
Yes, that's who she is as a person.
So he's visiting there. That's why. She's supposed to move there in 10 days, but he didn't do anything. And she should cancel the tickets, but he's not. She's not going to. And now he's like telling her that his mom doesn't like her.
And she had no idea.
I don't think that's true. I think that he's a little stupid.
I don't know why she's basically like the culture was speak when spoken to. And so she thought that she shouldn't talk to his parents unless they spoke to him, but they weren't talking to her. I don't know.
We'll talk about your favorite, Tiffany and Ronald. Tiffany's hair color is beautiful.
I love her hair color.
It's beautiful.
But I love her face, too.
Yeah,
I just don't like
beautiful.
her as a human.
She said that she's going to go to South Africa so that he can meet the baby. And she's very still upset about the videos of his bachelor party. She said that she's resentful.
I cannot believe we're still talking about the stripper.
I know. He said that he was trying to get away from the stripper.
But I'll tell you, I mean, that's a lie.
That's not true.
But I also feel like that is really like what the problem is with all this. I don't think that a lot of it has to do with his addiction and his problems. Yeah.
She's just controlling.
Yeah.
Okay. Side note.
Yeah.
There's a lot of Corey in this. Corey.
What is with him?
I don't know, but you know what? He deserves every single thing that Evelyn does to him.
I know, but he's being a dick.
Corey said that she deserves better. Good. Okay, thank you, Corey, for that.
So do you, Corey.
No,
I mean,
he
maybe
doesn't.
you don't.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
So she said that she'll never fully trust him. And
then you shouldn't be with him.
She said that we've decided that he will no longer be drinking.
We've decided.
So he sends a screenshot to her when he goes to the ATM. So they're like, what's going on here? And she's like, oh, okay.
He's coming to America.
He's coming to America. But they haven't applied for the visa.
Right,
because
but he's
he can't
coming.
afford it. He's never been convicted of a crime. He has a clear record.
Not true.
And she will not move to South Africa.
Right.
So
I mean,
her mom, Maggie, comes out with her warm shoulder shirt. She said that she's lost faith in Ronald. And Corey's like, yep, me too.
But what has he done so bad?
Corey, shut
No, I know. Corey, shut up.
He's manipulative, according to Maggie. That he's very prideful. And he said that he's working on it.
What man isn't prideful? Honestly.
Daniel comes out. He's like, hi, Dad.
Honestly, they're exploiting a child who has problems.
Yep. So he loves his sister, and he said that he will not like going to South Africa because it's dangerous, but he'll do it to see his dad.
He seems like groomed.
Yep. He's absolutely groomed.
Yep. Like, I'll give you a lollipop if you call him dad.
Sure. And he's like, yeah, I love lollipops.
Yeah.
This is perfect. I could probably get you to call someone anything by giving you treats.
Do it.
Okay. What do I want you to call me? Maybe sire.
Master?
Uh-huh.
What do I get for it, though?
I gave you a Built Bar.
I got to tell you, I dig these. Shout out to Anthony DiDomenico.
Guys, if you want to order Built Bars, Anthony DiDomenico has a coupon code. They're like the best protein bars ever.
Guys, it tastes like a Russell Stover candy
it's so good.
bar.
The salted caramel is amazing. It's the code is WWBRO BRO 19.
And guess what? We didn't even get paid for that.
We don't even get paid for that. That's just shout out to Anthony.
Yeah, that's just a real yum.
Let's talk about Jenny. Her hair color is amazing.
Oh, it's so good.
So beige.
Yeah. It's so the opposite of brassy.
It's beige and ashy. She lives with her daughter. So Sumit calls in, and he's in Delhi in a hotel.
He's such a dirtbag.
I hate him.
Yeah.
He said that his family knows he's on the show right now.
No, they don't.
Jenny's crying. He said that he didn't want to lose her, so he didn't tell her the truth.
And she had no red flags, no suspicion, nothing. And I believe that. I think he led two lives.
He's a sociopath.
Yeah.
He said that no one was listening to him, and he never loved his wife. And then Corey chimes in.
Of course. I'm
Shut
shocked.
up, Corey.
Corey, honestly, shut the fuck up.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, and Corey, I don't even like to say that word a lot, but like, shut the fuck up, Corey.
He said that he was not having relations with his wife. And he said,
That's a lie.
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah.
He said that many times he told her that he didn't want to be with her, but his wife threatened to put his whole family in jail.
I mean, I feel like...
Okay, so his wife threatened to put his whole family in jail, but now things are different, and now he can get divorced.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
He lies so much that he can't get out of it.
Right.
That's the problem.
Christina and Jen come out. They are twins.
I know.
They look like a jailhouse gang.
I know. They look scary.
Her orange eyeshadow and black wig is terrifying.
Okay, that's what I wanted to ask you. That was a wig, right?
Yes.
Okay, I thought so.
So he makes no sense whatsoever, Sumit.
He talks in circles.
Yes. So she's crying, talking about when Christina was crying, talking about when her mom told her that Sumit was married. Mm-hmm. And he says that they were separated. Like every married man that has an affair.
Listen, every single married guy I know, except for Matt, says, "Oh yeah,
you don't know what Matt says to his girlfriends.
Things aren't working out with my wife. I'm gonna leave her.
Yeah, we don't even talk anymore. We don't have a relationship.
Right?
We just
Okay.
live together.
10 years later, he's still with his wife. Raising children.
Yeah, okay.
That's not true.
So she says she's waiting for him to get divorced, and Jenny said that she always supported her daughter.
Okay,
and
I mean that's not true.
To support her. Jenny, remember when the months after she told you that she was gay and you abandoned her?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Me
Also, you know what? I like that her daughter is like treating her like she's an addict because she's like, when is enough enough? You know what I mean? Like almost like I have to cut you off so you see how unhealthy this is.
So she said that she wants to go back to India, and then Sean says, are you concerned that he lies very well? I don't think he lies very well.
I mean, Jenny thinks so, I guess.
She's a little
Listen,
dumb.
I like Jenny a lot. I think that she's a genuinely nice person, but there is something wrong with her.
Yeah, of course.
Get the fuck over it.
Yeah. Sumit did not tell his wife about Jenny because he didn't meet her before he married her.
Okay.
He didn't meet his wife before he married
Right,
her.
it was arranged.
So he said that he didn't have a chance to tell her. So Paul said that he understands. Mm-hmm. Shut up, Corey.
I mean, shut up, Corey. He is in everyone's business.
So now they're talking about Jehoon, right?
Right.
So Devon said that she doesn't want to pay his fines.
Right.
Like that's
I agree.
She's like, yeah, I wouldn't have, if he was honest with me, I wouldn't have gone because I don't want to pay his fines. I don't want to be involved in this.
But that's why these guys aren't honest because they know that these women aren't going to deal with that.
So Evelyn, now we're talking about Karini asking for money.
Yes.
Evelyn said that Karini should ask for $1 million.
And it's like nobody knows whether to laugh or not laugh or squirm. And Corey's just like, you're all crazy.
I know. Corey goes, well, Paul, what are you doing wrong that Karini has to...
What is wrong with him?
I don't know.
I know.
So now Paul's mom comes out.
Oh,
she's aged 1,000,001 years.
She has, but they give her a blowout. They blew her bangs out.
Paul's mom doesn't think that Brazil is safe, right? Mm-hmm. But Paul has no job. But don't worry, he's been asking around.
And don't worry, she's still supporting him.
But his dad wants his mom to cut him off.
You think?
Laura's like, yeah, well, I'm supporting Liam, and they're like, okay, but Paul's 37.
Yeah, Liam's like 10.
Paul's dad changed the locks in the house.
Good.
That was the best part of this.
Good.
Movie. So Tiffany has a lot to say about Aladdin.
Tiffany has a lot to say about everyone too.
So Corey said that Aladdin was using her. Mm-hmm. Laura needs a better nose ring because it's coming out of her nostril.
So that whole time I thought it was a booger until the end.
Yes.
Okay.
So as soon as her money ran out, Laura's money ran out, she said that Aladdin started this. And as soon as he found out that she couldn't get him a visa.
Do you think that's true?
I think so because I don't think she's a U.S. citizen. Apparently she's Canadian.
Canadian.
Yep.
Right.
So Ronald is encouraging Tiffany to attack Aladdin. He's like, yeah, you get
That's
him.
my girl.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's your boy. That's your girl.
Gross.
My boy.
It's gross.
Aladdin said that he will get marriage counseling.
It's like, okay.
I mean, like,
the thing is, he's not. He hates her.
I don't know where I'll live. And it's like, shut up.
Well, I know. In Ecuador. Because that's where you wind up.
Because that's where you're going to be with Evelyn. This has been such a whirlwind.
My head's spinning.
I know. What happens now? Is there another show on?
90
Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance.
Guys, are you ready for that?
No.
Oh, man, I'm so excited.
It's like... as soon as you get to know someone, there's new people, and the only people that carry over are the people I don't want them to carry over. Like Angela and Michael, if I have to see them again...
I don't ever want to see them again.
No.
I think they broke up in real life, though.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the goofballs got in the way.
Maybe the bad rotten egg rotted their whole marriage. Maybe it rotted her brain.
Oh, that's interesting to know. Okay.
Thank you guys so much for listening. Make sure you get tickets to our live podcast at thestandnyc.com, and we will see you on Saturday.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.